here we go. Today, you have proportional versus non-proportional real world. So, more kind of like word problems, but other things too. All right, and our goal is I can represent proportional and non-proportional situations using a table, equation, and a graph. All right, we've had the same goal for over a week now. All right, or just about a week. But this is really, really a big topic, okay? So we want to make sure you get it. Remember, if I gave you a mathematics chart, another reference chart today, I want you to put two things on it. I'm going to be coming around to look to see if it's there, and then you can just turn it into the box with your name on it. All right? Also, remember you have a blue card and yours should be all filled out with a bunch of information on it that you can use just to reference to help you do this. All right, so here we go. Notes, proportional versus non-proportional real world. All right, so remember, determine the relationship of each of the following quads or sets representing a non-proportional relationship. Write down its letter A, B, C, or D and briefly explain why it's non-proportional. You know, I'm not so concerned about the explain. I know we need to start getting there, but please let's at least write down the one that isn't. So on a graph, what are we looking for? Two things on a graph. It must what? Contain the origin and must be straight. And see, I have that information right here for you. Must be straight. Linear is the key word here for straight. Line goes through the origin. So let's see, this one hits the origin. I know it kind of is off a little bit. This one hits the origin. We're looking for the one that is not, okay, every time. Well, look at this sucker. Is it straight? No. So we're just going to do D, okay? Oh, we've got another graph. Let's see. Must be straight. Well, straight, 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 straight. Oh, and must contain the origin. Is this one in the origin? No. So it's B. All right. Here we go. From an equation. Remember, an equation must be in the form of y equals mx. So does not add or subtract. And I probably wrote some notes down for you that you should have. So, oh my goodness, I see one that already adds or subtracts. Remember, we are looking for not. Okay, so here it is. A. This is simple, isn't it? All right, table. Here we go. From a table. Remember, it has to have a constant of proportionality. So you have to divide your y by your x, every single one, to check. Okay, so here we go. First table. I know these are going to take a little bit of minute, but we got to do it. 250 divided by 10, that gives me 0.25. Okay, then I got 5 divided by 20. And some of you are saying, well, you didn't put the 0.00. Well, watch this. 5.00 divided by 20. It gives me the same thing, 0.25. Okay, all right, 6.25 divided by 25, 0.25. If the zeros are after the decimal, it's not going to change your answer. If they were before the decimal, then oh my goodness, you better make sure and include them. Okay? All right, here we go. 7.50 divided by 30. Well, this one gives me a constant of 0.25 every time. Remember, we're looking for not. So I'm going to come over here. Well, we know 250 divided by 10 is 0.25, don't we? Okay. $5 divided by, oh, these look the same, don't they? 0.25. I'm just using, I'm working smart, not hard. And I keep trying to tell y'all, mathematicians are lazy. Work smart, not hard. 1250. But you got to be aware of what the numbers are and what the problems are. So that one's different. So I'm going to do it. Oh, it is. Okay, we're good. $15 divided by 60 is 0.25. Now, I know this is a lot of work. You're whining and complaining right about now in your head. All right? But this is what I have to say. Do you want me to take away the calculator and you can do it all on by hand? No, I didn't think so. So make sure you're doing every single one, okay? It's not that big of a deal. You're not having to do the computation. You're just pushing some buttons, all right? So this one obviously has a K, okay? Same K. $3 divided by 10, 0.3. Oh, Lord. $9 divided by 30. And some of you think you know it all. You don't even have to do this. You can do it in your head. Well, you try and do 650 divided by 55, okay? 1650. And look at, some of you would have said, oh, that one is it. But it isn't, is it? $18 divided by 60.3. So this one is. So guess what? I know. I have made sure my numbers are the same every single time, and I've checked it. So I know most teachers, oh, no, you've got to show your work. You've got to show everything. If I know that every other one worked, 1650, well, look at here. It's not going to come up to 55, is it? Okay? Common sense tells me it's not going to. But some of you don't pay attention to your numbers when you're doing it. 0.36 repeating. So this is D. I probably, when I figured these out, because if I'm making sure that I'm putting it in the calculator correct, then guess what? It has to be that table. Okay? Do I need to go any further? Probably not. All right, let's look at the back. Says circle the description that does not, here we go, these knots are going to kill some of you, represent a proportional relationship. Justify why it's not proportional. You know, justifying is just do it for me, okay? Let's see. So for a sentence, notice there is no and in the sentence. So no and, no less, no subtract. It's just going to be this is this per month or whatever. Mrs. Berry sells 3 packs of miniature muffins for $1.80. So, I don't see the word. This is the word I'm looking for. So this one has to be not proportional. I'm not even going any further. I'm sorry. It is that simple if you will break it down to that. All right, here's crazy, okay, because the table is set up differently. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do here? Which brand of coffee offers a proportional relationship? So this is where it's usually like this. A, B, C. Okay? And here's your ounces. 4, 8, 12. They're just screwing with you to see if you can handle a different type of table. Okay? So if I did that, I would put 2, then I would put 4, then I would put 6. Here I would put 2, 380, 540. Here I would put 2, 3, and 5. So you've got to learn to work your table. So this column right here is your X's. Okay, so that means these are your X's. Remember, X's are on top or X's are first on the left. Then all of this is Y's. Okay, and it's for each brand you have different Y's because they want to know which one is proportional. So all we got to do is this. Remember that the equation for this is Y divided by X. Now, why they didn't put that on your mathematics chart, I don't know. It's there for 7th grade, but it's not there for 8th grade. I guess they figure you're brain surgeons by 8th grade. From 7th grade to 8th grade, you turned into brain surgeons. Is that really what happened? Sometimes I think you lost brains, all right? But we won't go there. I'll be nice. So we need to remember our equation is Y divided by X. And I'm going to write it over here so I remember. So I'm going to take my Y value, 2 divided by my X value, and I get 0.5. Everybody see that? Okay, and I'm only going to work one at a time. So then I'm going to take my next X value, which is, oh, look at it, even I wrote it wrong. So my next X value for this, my next Y value for this one is 4 divided by 8, and I get 0.5. 6 divided by 12, and I get 0.5. So I know I'm looking for which one, which coffee offers a proportional relationship. So in other words, every K had to be the same. Didn't I get every K to be the same? Yes. Do you think I'm going to do more work? Heck no, I'm a lazy mathematician. I'm done. Okay? So on your assignment today, I know it's a packet. I know I've taken a whole 9 minutes of your life away. I want you to go to the back. I want you to do number 14 and number 15 first. Those are your spirals, and make sure they get on the front. Then I want you to start up here. Oh, look it. Look at the table below if the prices of different brands. Coffee, which brand of coffee? I've done this problem already for you on the notes. Aren't I a nice teacher? I know. So all you got to do is this one, but follow the pattern that I just did. Remember, these are your X's across, and these are all your Y's. Okay, and it has to be the same for the brand, so it's going to be kind of tricky. It's going to confuse you. What's the formula you need? I want you to write it down. I hope you remembered. Yes, I'll give you a hint. Y divided by X. Okay? The rest are graphs, tables, equations. It should go really fast. This one will take a little bit of time. Do you see on number 3 it says there are 2 answers? So you need to write 2 answers down that do not represent a proportional relationship. Hope you're still with me because I'm giving you little hints. Let's look back here. Oh, these look easy. This is all easy. Use your little blue. Oh, what is the constant of proportionality? Yes or no? So you got 2 answers there. Okay. All right. Have a great day. And God bless you.